And Highland dribbling past him. Gets to the right wing. Tries to chip it or a shot. Either way, that's in the net.
That deflected off, I think, the foot of number 20, Kyle Pearson. And that's what caused that downward knuckling to get it into the back of the net for Edwardsville.
It is now 6-3. Edwardsville leading over O'Fallon. A good shot there by Edwardsville in the corner of the box.
Unlucky deflection.
Almost assumed wasn't getting the pressure. Why not take it myself?
Mm-hmm.
And with the deflection by Kyle Pearson, gets in the back of the net. So Edwardsville and O'Fallon ready to start again, waiting on the ref. There's the whistle. And here we go. Again, Derby and Mensloff taking that run. Kyle Pearson chipping it up to looks like Andrew Derby. Andrew Derby trying to get the header, but it will be Edwardsville taking it.
I was talking to Robert Geddes earlier today, and that's a key for their game. They want the outside backs, and even Pearson, if he can get a foot to it, to play it in over the side for those two forwards to take it. Here we go with a long throw in from Robert Geddes.
So long
throw. See that
throw.
wind up that he has.
Darren McLean playing some hard defense. Dylan Tenlato coming in, chipping it. Trying to go to Jared Mensloff. Jared Mensloff trying to keep it in. And it'll roll out of bounds.
Off his foot.
For an Edwardsville throw. So a bit of an unlucky deflection off of Kyle Pearson's foot has resulted in a 3-goal lead now by Edwardsville. They've had a 3-goal lead before.
And we saw that disappear.
We did.
So nothing the Panthers can't overcome. So we'll see what happens here. There's still 31 minutes left in this half.
When you really think about it, it was 2-1, 2-0 for the first half of the first half, so the first quarter of the game. And then after 18 minutes, the scoreboard just kind of exploded.
Yeah.
It is now 6-3 Edwardsville lead. Again, we'd like to thank Country Financial and the OTHS Endowment Fund for allowing us to broadcast this game today and being our sponsors. As Edwardsville has the ball. And it'll be an O'Fallon throw. Throwing it up to Jared Mensloff. Stopped by Edwardsville. Playing in the middle. Enright coming in. Pulling on the jersey.
Man.
And it's going to be called on O'Fallon. Despite the jersey pulling by number 15.
I'll tell you what, this is... You know, as a referee, I can appreciate what he's trying to do, keeping it tight. But in my opinion, some of these calls have been a bit much. You know, that was just some good hard soccer right there. The Edwardsville player was a bit off balance from chasing after that ball anyway, so the little bump by Enright looked to be a bit more than it really was. Maybe that's what fooled the referee, but I don't know. I think in a sectional semifinal with 6-3, you know, the Panthers are going to be playing hard. They're going to be playing tough to try to get back in this game, and I think you got to let the boys play.
It's Darren McLean going up and number 17 going up.
And there we go.
In fact, finally, Jared Mensloff goes up for a header and has a foul called not on him. As it's an O'Fallon kick at about the 45-yard line.
And that's one thing about these high school age group with these guys. When they go up for headers, you have to keep the hands out of the back, keep the hands and elbows out of the back of the player in front of you. Because if you touch him too much, it's going to get called.
So kick into the box by Kyle Pearson, taken out by Edwardsville. Darian McLean with the ball. Edwardsville pressure, chips it over to the side. It will be Edwardsville. DJ Crockett with a nice header. Looking for Tyler Enright, who went in. DJ Crockett trying to settle it again, but it'll roll out of bounds. You look at the success of Darian McLean and DJ Crockett, both sophomores, both defensive. They're definitely going to have a good career here at OTHS Soccer. Mm-hmm. As Edwardsville takes the throw in.
Crockett has that throwing ability that Geddes has. A bit of a dive there by 22. He took what Enright gave him, which was a little bit of a bump, and tried to turn it into an Oscar-winning performance. Did not get the call, thankfully.
Edwardsville taps it out of bounds. It'll be an O'Fallon throw.
Robert Geddes taking it here.
So Robert Geddes already has a goal off of the throw-in here in this game. Again, had the game-winning goal the last 10 seconds in the Belleville West game. Takes the throw-in, gets it right in the box. The keeper going out, and he'll end up with it. Trying to see if he stepped out of bounds there. I guess he didn't. And he will look to clear the ball here for Edwardsville. 28 minutes left in the half. Good kick there over the head of pretty much every player as it rolls out of bounds. It's a nice hard kick by the goalie.
So we've got DJ Crockett here, and I think DJ is probably going to be the next Robert Geddes. He has that long throw-in ability, and he plays on that outside back position, which is where Robert plays.
So DJ throwing it up now. Off the head of Zach Dunnels. Jared Mensloff keeping it in. Jared Mensloff looking for someone to give it to. Pass it to the side. Robert Geddes coming in. Andrew Derby coming in, but it's Edwardsville who will hold the ball. Number 7 and number 13 for Edwardsville.
That was passed to basically nobody.
Back down to number 4. The clearance.
There it is.
Zach Dunnels there tries to stop it. Back to Mensloff. Mensloff gets the foul called as he went down for the header. Just got ran right into by Edwardsville. Now this is a shot that Kyle Pearson could make.
Oh, yes. See, I think there was a shot. It was a free kick in the Belleville West game that's right outside the 18. And I almost felt bad for Pearson because he has such a big foot. I wasn't sure if he was going to be able to get it down enough. But right here, this is well within his range.
This is prime location for him.
Right.
If you look at the greats, free kickers for O'Fallon, Kyle Pearson's going to go down, playing it short this time. Colin Holton trying to get it in the middle, and Edwardsville will snuff that one out. As Dylan Tenlato plays good pressure, trying to get it back. Doing the pass down to Sal Vargas. Sal's going to look for a clearance, and he does get it. So Zach Dunnell's going up. 13 is going to take it for Edwardsville. Edwardsville holding the ball now. Passing to 21 offside, and he's called. So I don't want to be mean, but it's almost amusing to see Edwardsville get upset by the offside call. Mm-hmm. It can't be something they're not used to, the way they're playing tonight. It's almost like the offside call is what they're going for. Derby going up for the header. Mensloff settling. Needs to get rid of it. It'll be Edwardsville who ends up with it over Robert Geddes' head. Number 21 will get it out of bounds, and it'll be an O'Fallon throw. Robert Geddes with the big throw. Up to Jared Mensloff. Bit of a push.
Hands to the back again on that. That's a big thing. You know, when you're talking with some of the refs, you know, when we're reffing together, we talk about, you know, how to call these games. And a lot of the guys that I've reffed with talk about, you know, the thing with the U18 boys is you got to keep the things from behind under control, or it's going to start to get messy. And that's what this ref's doing right here. He's doing a good job of it, keeping the hands out of the back on the throw-in.
Dylan Tenlato taking the kick this time to Derby, but taken by the Edwardsville keeper. Not troubling him at all as we have 25 minutes and 18 seconds left on the clock. Edwardsville goalkeeper looking for clearance. And he gets it. So Dylan Tenlato going up for the head, off of his head, back. Now Sal Vargas is able to pick that up since it was off his head. It's an unintentional pass back. So Sal Vargas going to kick it. The keepers almost passed it to themselves there. That one's bounced. Jared Mensloff up. Can't get it, but it's going to be another foul. So Andrew Derby looks like he's taking it. Or Dylan Tenlato coming on. So trying to get it in the middle. He'll get it high. To the side, though. Edwardsville snuffs it out, but Darian McLean there playing it off his chest. Heads it to himself. Ooh. Gets it a little bit too hard. By a little bit, I mean a lot too hard. Geddes tries to keep it in, and he can't as it goes out for an Edwardsville throw.
I'm curious to see if the referee saw that Edwardsville player walk it up about 6 or 7 extra yards and then drop it for his throw-in man, and there it is. That's one thing they try to do is they'll
get some cheap extra yardage.
Yeah, they'll start the throw, then they'll stop because somebody's not in the position they want, and then they won't go back to where they were, and they'll take an extra 5 yards.
So DJ Crockett had good pressure from Edwardsville. Zach Dunnell's trying to get it, but Edwardsville will take it out of bounds. DJ Crockett taking the throw up to Zach Dunnels. Zach Dunnels fighting for it. Bit rolling on the ground by Edwardsville. Zach Dunnels trying to keep it best he can. Edwardsville taking it now, and they'll clear it. A good pressure by Zach Dunnels.
No call there by the referee because, honestly, there was a bit of an obstruction by the Edwardsville defender, and it was great.
Here's Robert Geddes taking the throw.
This is what he loves to do.
It's what he was born to do.
We've said it before.
So Robert Geddes' throw over the heads.
Too far.
Colin Holton with a good block. Gets it back in the middle. Robert Geddes there. Taking it himself. Oh, Edwardsville was there.
It's a good shot under pressure, though.
A good shot, but good save by the keeper.
Chances keep coming, and eventually the goals will follow.
The keeper's being tested just like Sal Vargas was in the beginning of the half. I like seeing a lot of O'Fallon pressure by the offense. Jared Mensloff coming on. Now Zach Dunnels is there. Darian McClain taking it, but Edwardsville there. And it'll roll off Edwardsville for an O'Fallon throw. Here comes Colin Holton taking the throw this time. Up to Jared Mensloff, who can't get there. Darian McClain there. To Edwardsville. Good kick.
Onside.
He's onside. Sal Vargas coming after it. He'll kick it. That was close.
Oh, yeah.
So DJ Crockett looking at Colin Holton on the wing. Colin Holton usually plays striker, this time playing wing to Kyle Pearson. Kyle Pearson a bit roughed up.
Just got to watch those hands on the back there.
Yeah. So Darren McClain with a...
No. Good call.
Darren McClain chipping it. Looking for number 12 for O'Fallon. Ryan Kane.
Was held.
Ryan Kane holding it. Tries to get it in the middle, but can't. And again, it's Edwardsville's keeper who ends up with it. That is Brandon Baker. Brandon Baker's had one heck of a half here. Over the head, and Sal Vargas is there. So a huge kick by Baker, the goalkeeper. Now Sal Vargas kicking it out. Straight to number 2 for Edwardsville. So defense dropping back, and it's a foul called on Robert Geddes. So one thing we still have to consider, the offensive pressure, which has been absolutely outstanding for O'Fallon this half. We still have to realize there's only 10 players on the field. Mm-hmm. Somehow O'Fallon has been able to balance their offense with their defense. If you look, they're playing the trap. Sal Vargas with a great save off the header of number 5, Ryan Grimm. Rolling it to Zach Dunnels. Dunnels who gets it up to Kyle Pearson. Kyle Pearson taking it up the wing, number 10 on his side. And it's number 2 will end up with the success. So with 20 minutes left, Ryan, what do you think O'Fallon's odds are of coming back into this game?
It's hard to say. If they keep up that pressure, maybe they'll get some lucky bounces, and maybe the ball will end up in the back of the net, maybe it won't. But the key is to keep up that offensive pressure and keep getting back on defense, which they've been doing such a great job doing, playing a man down.
Well, absolute superb performance by Dylan Tinlato and DJ Crockett in this game. That offside was not there. He was onside for that one. Sal Vargas rolling it to Dylan Tinlato there.
Like we said before the game, the key is to get on. If you're onside before the kick, you're fine. You saw that he started his run on the onside.
There's Jared Mensloff. Jared Mensloff taking it himself, runs through 2. Almost forgot the ball there, and there's the foul called.
The referee tried to give him the advantage. It was not there. Looks like he's signaling that his arm was held up a little bit. Like he said, he tried to give him the advantage, see if he could get through the defenders, but he did not, and he lost the ball, in which case the foul will be called.
Dylan Tinlato taking this free kick. Good chip. Right to Kyle Pearson. Kyle Pearson trying to do something with it. Edwardsville is the one who takes it. Edwardsville has it. Darian McClain trying to stop it a bit. Pushed down. Advantage is called.
Not sure how advantage could have been called there because there was no foul on the Edwardsville player. It looked to be a foul on DJ Crockett as he had hands. Darian McClain, I'm sorry. Looked to me like he had hands up on his head there.
So now Darian McClain with the ball again. Pushed down. Jared Mensloff fighting to get there. Edwardsville goalie's able to keep it. That's Baker.
That was very close to an obstruction call right there.
Brandon Baker. And the goalie takes it out for a goal kick. And over the head of DJ Crockett, number 6 for Edwardsville, tries to get it in the middle. Sal Vargas is there. and he'll scoop it up. So now 18 minutes left in this half. Don't seem like he caught the ball there.
I won't argue with you.
Kyle Pearson, great pressure there. Gets it back to the Edwardsville defense. Zach Dunnell's coming over to apply pressure. So if we talk...
Oh, I'm not
foul
sure what the call was there. He tripped over himself, it looked like.
Well, another thing you have to consider, he passed it back to number 16. They still have the ball.
Well, see, there's a difference between possession and advantage. If he would have kept the ball and started moving forward, that would have been an advantage. But to dump it back to your defense, you don't really have an advantage there. You have possession. Advantage would be a chance to move the ball up the field and get into a scoring position.
A good kick by number 8 of Edwardsville. Onside.
But I think, to be honest, that foul shouldn't have been called anyway.
Good kick, but Sal Vargas with a better save. Sal Vargas throwing it out to Colin Holton. Colin Holton look up the field. He had Tyler Enright there.
Ryan Kane.
That's Tyler Enright. Oh, that is Ryan Kane, you're right. And now Edwardsville taking it, but DJ Crockett's there. To Jared Mensloff. Mensloff trying to get it up, thinking that Colin was taking a run. Colin wasn't going up, though. Edwardsville clears it, and it'll go out of bounds for an O'Fallon throw. Darian McLean not taking it, as we have 4 subs coming in for O'Fallon, 3 for Edwardsville. Tyler Enright coming in. Now Tyler's in.
So Robert Geddes is off, Colin Holton is off, Zach
Ryan
Dummels
Kane.
is off, and Ryan Kane is off.
And Andrew Derby, Tyler Enright. Looks like Zach Hall and Jake Reifschneider coming in. DJ Crockett with a throw.
16 minutes remaining in the second half of play here in the IHSA sectional semifinal.
O'Fallon needs 3 goals. Andrew Derby there trying to keep it.
Playing strong.
Andrew
We got
Derby
some
getting
jersey
huge.
tugging on there. Not called by either referee.
It is O'Fallon's possession.
Tell you what, if with those couple of calls on Minslav there in the end of the first half, beginning of the second half, I think that one's got to be called because he had hands all over the jersey of number 15, Andrew Derby. This one's going to be an Edwardsville throw-in.
Going down the line.
We have an Edwardsville sub coming in. Number 10, Landon Paul going off. Taking his time.
Well, of course. The clock not stopped for throw-ins. Taking as much time as he can. Ref calling to resume play. Edwardsville throw taken by Tyler Enright. Andrew Derby deflects it, and it'll roll out for an Edwardsville throw.
"15 minutes left in the second half here.
And it's Edwardsville throw. Tyler Enright and Danny McLean going for the pressure. Over to Jake Reifschneider. Reifschneider taking it. Clears it up to Jared Mensloff. And it'll end up in the hands of Brandon Baker, the Edwardsville goalkeeper. Brandon Baker with another huge clearance. And Darian McLean and DJ Crockett getting ahead on that ball. Up to Jake Reifschneider. Jake Reifschneider with pressure by number 22 of Edwardsville. Gets it by number 4 and number 22. They're still on him, though. Passes it to Jared Mensloff. Jared Mensloff getting...
He is taken down in the box.
Definitely taken down in the box. The shot was taken by Kyle Pearson with a deflection off the Edwardsville defense.
I'm not sure how that wasn't called. Advantage is almost never applied on fouls in the box. And in my opinion, that was a clear foul. He tried to snake the ball around the defenders and got his legs taken out from under him. I'm not sure what the justification for the no call on that one was.
I'm sure a couple fans in this crowd would like to have a few words with the referee after this game.
Oh, I know. I would just like to know what he saw. Because, I mean, speaking from a referee's standpoint, sometimes you can't see everything, and I understand that, but I just like to know what he saw.
So Kyle Pearson trying to get there. It won't be. It will be number 17 of Edwardsville. DJ Crockett playing some fancy footwork as he's able to keep possession and try to get up to Mensloff. Taking to number 22. Number 22 to 16. 16 getting it by Enright. And go out for an Edwardsville throw. DJ Crockett with a head to stop it. Andrew Derby gets deflected. Rolls over to Dylan Tenlato to Andrew Derby yet again. Derby down to McLean. McLean with a big kick, looking for 17, Jared Mensloff. Number 8 dribbles around Pearson and Derby, but it's Crockett who gets it. Pearson with the ball. Up to Tyler Enright. Enright has a great run. Passes it off the deflection of 15 by Edwardsville.
Cross.
Looking for the cross to Jared Mensloff, number 17.
Cut out. Tell you what, that was some lucky defense right there.
Right place at the right time.
Oh, yeah.
It's cleared out.
See, you see those two Edwardsville attackers making those diagonal runs.
Ooh.
Ooh, no.
Not another call. That's another.
That has to be against White. That has to be against, okay.
And that's number 20, the same guy.
Now, for Sal to get a talking to here, I don't understand, because all he did was come up to get the ball. The fact that he took a hip check from the Edwardsville player is not his fault.
It is a foul on Edwardsville there, taken quickly.
Now, I think, as a referee, I think he has to be carded there. Number 20 for Edwardsville.
Well, and after getting the stern talking to after kicking it away from Sal Vargas after the offside was called, and now the caution was already applied.
At least the caution.
I would have expected to see a yellow card, but the referee decided against it, as we have 2 subs coming in from O'Fallon and 1 coming in from Edwardsville.
One thing about refereeing at any level, it is your job to protect the goalkeepers. And for him to come out there, you know, he had time to peel off and go wherever he wanted. He was clear that Sal was going to get the ball. And for him to just lay a shoulder into him.
And it's past him. DJ Crockett there to stop it. Kyle Pearson clears it. Sal Vargas was down the line. He was not in his spot as that ball almost rolled in. Stopped by DJ Crockett. And cleared up. Jared Mensloff on the run. Goes for it, but stopped by Edwardsville. And Edwardsville has the ball going down the line. And it rolls out. And it will be an Edwardsville throw. And it is to 22 of Edwardsville, trying to get it to him. It's deflected by Colin Holton, sorry. And Zach Dunnell's getting the ball. Colin Holton to Darian McLean. McLean kicking it up. Jared Mensloff trying to get there. And is that Robert Geddes down the line? Yeah, it is. Tossing it around the midpoint line, closer to the box, actually. It will end up with Edwardsville number 2, Andrew Mulliken. And McLean going for the ball. DJ Crockett letting the ball. And that one goes out, and it'll be a goal kick. All right, so that's a goal kick for Sal Vargas. And Kyle Pearson to take. Big kick by Pearson. Over the heads, Mensloff trying to keep it. Can't. That'll be O'Fallon's throw. Colin Holton taking it himself. Throwing it up. Jared Mensloff tried to get there, but Edwardsville snubs it out. Number 12 for Edwardsville getting the big kick. Down the line. Edwardsville there. Dylan Tillotto coming on to apply pressure. Gets it at 21. 21 back. Tries to get it in the middle. Number 10 there, but it's Kyle Pearson's head who can see the ball. Ooh, runs right into Colin Holton. And it'll be an O'Fallon kick. Now Kyle Pearson with the ball. Kyle Pearson taking the kick. And it's Edwardsville who is there. Jared Mensloff goes up, and so does the Edwardsville player. Both come down empty. Edwardsville number 14 on the line. Pass number 17 rolling out. Darian McLean takes it. Gives it up to DJ Crockett. DJ Crockett going to try and get something going here. We have 8 minutes left in this second half. O'Fallon looking to find a goal. And that is Andrew Cunningham coming in. The captain. Coming out is Colin Holton, number 5. Andrew Cunningham, the captain, coming in.
You hear the chants of Andrew Cunningham from the student section.
Andrew Cunningham going right into the action.
I'll tell you what, I think Turk just wanted to get his
over
captain.
The heads. I don't think any of them knew really where the ball was except for Mensloff, the only one looking at it. Mensloff goes down again. No foul called. Edwardsville clears it up. Offside.
Just
the flag is up. The flag is up and makes the call. He's just waiting longer for theatrics.
I just don't think he realized because he looked onside, but the thing with offsides is if any part of the body that can play the ball is in an offside position, then the player is offside. And you saw there that the head and chest of that Edwardsville forward were offside. Now, from the referee's point of view, it probably looked onside, but the linesman had a better shot at it.
And Darian McLean takes it, clears it up. Andrew Cunningham running over, but it's already cleared out. Ryan Kane there. Ryan Kane trying to slide to get it to Andrew Cunningham, but it'll roll out for an Edwardsville throw.
Edwardsville sub coming in.
So 6:20 left on the clock. Is 6-3. Edwardsville leads it over O'Fallon here in the sectional final of IHSA semifinal.
So we're going to have some late game theatrics here from O'Fallon, as they so like to do, if we're going to even go into overtime on this one.
So Andrew Cunningham passing it back to Ryan Kane, who passes it back to Dylan Tenelato, who passes it back to DJ Crockett. DJ Crockett looking up the field right to an Edwardsville player. It's Kyle Pearson there, settles it with his chest. Passes it back to Dylan Tenelato. Off the head of number 12 for Edwardsville. Andrew settling with the ball, letting it roll out, and it'll be an O'Fallon throw. Dylan Tenelato coming in. Tenelato with the throw. Looking for Jared Mensloff. And 21 keeps it in for Edwardsville. Right to DJ Crockett, who heads it over, tries to get it to Darian McLean. It's Edwardsville player who ends up with it, but they're fighting for it, and a huge flop. And it'll be an O'Fallon foul called
on number 11, Dylan Tenelato, looked like.
You saw Zach Dunnels and the Edwardsville player kind of bobbling around until they eventually just kind of fell down. Sal Vargas goes out to pick it up, and he does.
Ryan Kane tries the flick, cut out by the Edwardsville midfielder, who eventually dispossesses Kane.
And 17 on a run. Darian McLean there. Sal Vargas takes himself, and it'll be over the bar. Sal Vargas looks hurt. Hurt on the play. 4 minutes left. That's the last thing you want. He is the reserve goalkeeper, as Steve Green received a red card in the first half. They're trying to motivate him on to keep going. They are out of goalkeepers to put in.
Robert Geddes, though, he was a keeper for, I believe, his sophomore and junior year. He would have been, I believe, Steve's backup last year, and I believe he would have been maybe the JV keeper 2 years ago. So he does have goalkeeping experience, but honestly, they need him out there in the field. So if Sal can continue, that'd be great, and it looks like he will. He's putting his gloves back on, and he's ready to go.
Sal Vargas, muscular guy. He can take a beating. He'll walk it off.
Rub some dirt on it. He'll be okay.
As 4:16 is left in the half, And the short pass to Darian McLean, who then clears it up. Jared Minsloff there over his head. Edwardsville defense there. Edwardsville defense has been lights out here in terms of stopping the O'Fallon possession. The offense has been pretty much caught in the O'Fallon offensive trap, but the defense has definitely stepped up their game and has stopped any attempt by O'Fallon.
Beautiful tackle by
there.
I think the linesman's going to call a handball there as he fell on the ball.
And it will be Edwardsville's ball.
That was a great 2-foot tackle by Zach Dunnels, though. Bit unlucky to fall on the ball. Not sure if he really had control of his hands there.
As it will be an Edwardsville free kick here, right around the 50-yard line, about the 48-yard line.
Those are always iffy, those handballs down there. Not sure.
Number 8 with a good kick to the outside corner, but it's going to be a little bit too hard and roll out for a goal kick. As there are 3 minutes and 10 seconds left with an Edwardsville sub coming in. Coming in for number 2, it looks like.
Going to chew up as much clock as they can.
It is number 22, Hayden Hessler, coming in for number 2, Andrew Mulliken. As Kyle Pearson takes the kick. Kicks it hard. There's 2:50 left on the clock. Over Robert Geddes' head, Jared Minsloff with a head. Number 12 tries to get a good kick of it, but Darian McLean's the one who settles with it.
There is that long ball.
Looking for Jared Minsloff. Jared Minsloff can't quite handle it. It's the Edwardsville player, but he will end up with his. A bit too far of a step back by Jared Minsloff.
Remember, he is a first-year soccer player, so...
And it's number 8, Josh Qualis, who gets it.
While he has some great skills, he doesn't quite have that refined touch. He's a fine player and a fine athlete, but doesn't always have the handle on it.
So DJ Scott applying pressure, number 22, but it is number 14 now, Sam Watts, who has it. Tries to play it up.
They tried to play the offside trap there, but it looks like McLean kept him onside. You saw Pearson and Tenlada step up. Don't think McLean quite got the memo on that one.
So less than 2 minutes now. Sal Vargas puts the ball down. The short pass to Dylan Tenlado. Dylan Tenlado's only play is pass it back to Sal Vargas, who then clears up the ball. DJ Crockett with a good kick to Jared Minsloff. Over the head is number 16. A good volley by number 19, I believe. That one will roll back to Sal Vargas. We're here with 1:30 left in this semifinal sectional game of IHSA playoff soccer. It's the O'Fallon Panthers 3 goals, the Edwardsville Tigers with 6 goals. You know, with a game that is completely slowed down looking at the first half, going into the second half it was 5-3 and only 1 goal in the second half. It's a bit of a difference between 8 goals in the first and only 1 in the second.
I'm just honestly surprised there's been 9 goals total in this game. You know, 2 teams that have been defensive powerhouses the entire year. For O'Fallon to give up 6, granted one of them was a PK and a couple of them, and then 4 of them came with 10 men on the field, so that makes the defense quite a bit harder. And then for Edwardsville to give up 3, 2 teams that usually rarely will give up 1 or 2.
Andrew Cunningham getting pressure taken up to Jared Minsloff, who tries to get around him but kicks it a bit too hard as Edwardsville will clear it. We are officially less than 30 seconds, half a minute left. Edwardsville looking to hang on to it here with a 3-goal lead. I'm pretty sure they're going to be able to maintain this lead.
Hang on to it might be a bit of an overstatement.
15 seconds left for the Panthers. As the Edwardsville throw is a good one.
We're going to see some long throws down the line.
It rolls down, 6 seconds left on the clock. It's O'Fallon's throw. I think they're just about done here, and that's the game. So, final score, Edwardsville Tigers 6, O'Fallon Panthers 3, in this IHSA semifinal of the sectionals.
It's a heartbreaking loss for the Panthers. They played so well in their rebuilding year, quote unquote.
Well, and they're doing their handshakes. Again, I'd have to say the key to this game would have to be Steve Green's red card.
Oh, yeah. That changed the entire momentum of the game because you throw in the backup keeper that, while capable, doesn't have that experience.
Congratulations to the Edwardsville Tigers. Reminder to all fans, Edwardsville will play in the sectional finals this Saturday with a start time of 6:30 p.m. back here in O'Fallon.
So you hear Edwardsville is going to play
Buckle up, fans. It's
here
the
on
law.
Saturday at
When
6:30.
you leave the field tonight, please remember to use your seatbelt. The IHSA is cooperating fully with the Illinois State Police in the statewide campaign to promote seatbelt usage. Be a winner when you're on the road. Buckle up.
So a good game here for the Edwardsville Tigers, moving on to the finals, as you heard. And they're coming over to thank their fans as O'Fallon's doing the same. Just an all-around great season for these Panthers. And a great victory here for Edwardsville. Good sportsmanship, good class coming over to thank it. Ryan, your thoughts on the game?
No, I think you said it. The key to this game was that Steve Green red card on in the first half. It opened the floodgates for Edwardsville. You know, they gave up the PK, then the 2 quick goals, and then Sal got acclimated and only let in 1 more. But it dug a hole almost impossible to get out of in a high school sectional game. See the Panthers hanging their heads, but I don't think they have much to hang their heads about. They put together a great run in this postseason. They beat a very, very good Belleville West team.
All right, we're going to wrap it up here for this live stream. We'd like to thank again our sponsors, Country Financial and the OTHS Endowment Fund. I'm Jonathan Klinger.
And I'm Ryan Cornell.
And this was Panther Sports Live. All right, thank you.